We're here with head Millsaps men's basketball coach Michael Prather. Coach, what is the feeling going into this season?
We're excited. We've got a lot of young players. Last year was a disappointment for us, not only because we didn't win as many games as we won, we just didn't get to play that many games. So we've got a lot of games in November. I think we're going to play more games before Christmas than we did all of last year. So our guys are ready to get after it.
Yeah. And so with so much more depth, how does that excite you and the team?
Yeah, last year we didn't have as deep a roster in general, and then with COVID, quarantine, and isolation, we lost guys at different points. So our practices have just been much better, much faster pace, much more competitive, and I think it's going to keep guys on their toes more, that they know there's good players behind them coming for their minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. What are some key returners that you expect to really step up into larger roles, including all SAA second teamer Cam Williams?
Yeah, Cam had a great season. He's a really good offensive player, led us in scoring. I think he'll be one of the leading scorers in the conference again, and I think he's got a really good chance to be a first-team all-conference player. He looks really good. He's really talented. He just needs to play more games, get more experience. He's going to score the ball, and there's some little things we're working on with him, but he's going to have a big year. Newland Gillihan, who we didn't have as much last year, is our most experienced guy overall, our most accomplished player, has been a part of winning teams here before, which no one else has. So we're excited to hopefully have a full season with him. Hopefully we have good injury luck with him. And Newland's a really good player. He's had some big games here in a Millsaps uniform, but more than that, he's just a tremendous all-around person and culture guy. So having him out there, I think, gives the team confidence. I know it gives me a lot of confidence. So I'm excited for Newland to hopefully end his great career on a bright note. And the other guy who's doing really well that I'm really proud of is Rodriguez Bush, who's a junior for us. Played a good bit last year, not so much as a freshman, and kind of was improving throughout the entire year last year and dealt with some knee injuries late that stalled his progress. But he's picked up this year where he left off sort of when his knee started acting up last year, doing really good, doing really well. A lot of maturity from him, and he's playing well. So those are the three guys that I'm counting on big time, among others. But I know Cam, Drake, and Newland are going to have big years for us.
Awesome. And then, who are some freshmen or transfers that have impressed you so far during preseason that you expect to make an impact from the start?
We're going to have young guys playing, that's for sure. We have a handful of returners, including those three that we mentioned, that are going to play, but there's going to be new faces on the court that have to contribute. It would be hard for me to single any one of them out. We have 10 of them, 9 of them actually. We have 9 new players, and I really think they all have a chance to play. So they're working really hard. They've got good energy. They're listening. So I know we're going to have contributions from those new guys. I'm just not sure which ones yet. Ask me again in 2 weeks.
Awesome. And then what's the team's mindset, goals, or expectations going into this season?
You know, I try to keep them away from big, broad goals. I'm trying to keep us focused on just every single day. Let's just have a great practice. Let's get better today. Let's be a great teammate today, and let's listen. And I think if we can stay small on a daily basis, which is what we're trying to do, that in the long run, those are going to pay off into big goals. But we don't talk about winning the SAA championship. We don't talk about hosting a first-round conference tournament game. We want to do those things, but we've got so far to go that I don't want their mindset to be way off here with delusions of grandeur. Not that we can't do those things. I think we can. We are talented enough to do those things, but we're trying to focus on today, each day, and we'll see where that takes us.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you would like to add?
No, we're just excited to have fans this year. You know, so many of my players have never played a college game in front of fans. So this Friday when we go to Montgomery to play Huntington, there's going to be fans there. And I'm interested to see how our guys respond. And I know it's going to be a much more rewarding experience for the guys to be able to look up there and see their friends and family. And we're excited to get to do that starting next Tuesday here in the Hangar Dome.
For sure. Well, thank you, Coach, for your time, and we look forward to a great season.
All right, thanks.